All right, so I want to talk a little bit about Street Brawl, the new 4v4 mode for Deadlock that just came out with the new patch. I want to just throw out some thoughts, get some opinions, see what you all think. Let me know. What do you think about this new mode? I think it's pretty fun. It's Deadlock on turbo mode. You know, some people don't have a whole lot of time to invest in a potentially hour-long game of Deadlock. That's fine, that's understandable. So there's this new mode, Street Brawl, where you pick any character, any hero you want, just like the standard mode. You queue up, you have your priority characters, and you go into a match with, it's a best of 5. Each round consists of taking out each other's guardian, and the match point will be taking out their walker. Once their walker's dead, game's over. Your team wins or loses if your walker's destroyed, obviously. Now, this is high-paced, fast fun, where heroes basically just brawl like crazy. It's just team fight city. Now, one of the best things about this new mode is that if you want to play a new hero, you can use it in practical team fight scenarios. You can test out new, well, here's the thing about builds. This is another thing about Street Brawl. You don't get to choose your build like you would in a standard game. What you do is, at the start of the game, you're given a choice of 3 abilities. You pick one, they're all randomized. Then you pick another one and you pick a third one. Then you go in to fight the other team. Everybody has their 3 abilities or 3 items. So round 1 of Street Brawl is a little bit more subdued because of that. So whenever the next round starts, you do the same thing again. You pick from 3 different randomized items, and you get to keep the build that you initially picked as well. So you're just building on top of that. It's not like the slate's clean and you have to pick, you know, you're just stuck with 3 items the whole game. No. Each round you get more and more, and if the game goes into round 5, there are some pretty crazy items that you can get which aren't even in the standard game, and there's some pretty funny ones. So whenever I'm playing Street Brawl, I'm usually wishing for the game to go into round 5 just to see what kind of crazy items that I can get. Now, those crazy items aside, you can actually find some pretty cool new build types just by getting random items and messing around with it and seeing what they do. Between those two things, where you get to try out new heroes with new items, it's instant team fights. It's a dream mode, but I don't see it taking over my love for the standard Deadlock mode. I really believe that I'm just addicted to MOBAs. I haven't had this much fun since Dota 2 was in its prime. But of course, new modes are always welcome if they are fun and well thought out. I also think that this game mode is particularly nice for brand new players. I think that brand new players should try this out first before jumping into a standard match of Deadlock. The main reason being is the stakes are low, and I know a lot of new players have some anxiety about going into a full match and not doing as well and maybe disappointing the team. Well, Street Brawl is chaos, and I don't think anybody really cares too much if they lose, because the game is only like 10 minutes long, if that. So try this out first if you're brand new to the game, and I know there's a lot of new players joining. Again, welcome to Deadlock. While it is good for new players, it also is completely unbalanced. there are a few characters that I've noticed that are just so annoying to deal with, and they could just steamroll your team if you just get unlucky with your hero comp. It's usually a 7 or a bebop that just rolls up right into the middle of the field and just ults on you 10 seconds into the match and destroys your entire team. It's nuts. It's nuts to butts deadlock action, okay? So I don't know if they're going to make some restrictions on the characters or whatever for this mode. I don't know if they're going to do that, but you know, maybe some characters might need it because of the nature of the flow of the game. If you've made it this far, comment down below on which characters you find most fun to play Street Brawl with. And also, if you like the mode, if you don't like the mode, what you might change. Let me know your thoughts. I really want to know. And the developers want to know your thoughts too. It's really cool that the developers of this game are actually listening to the fans, and that's just commendable in today's gaming society, where we live in a society, right, where there's battle passes. You know, you pay your battle pass every month, and it's so disgusting, and you can't even talk to the developers and give your feedback. It just slop release after slop release. Like I said earlier, I'm having a ton of fun with Deadlock, and I've been playing for about a year now, so it's just come a long way. It's come a really long way, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to add. Not to mention, guys, in just about 24 hours from this video's release, we are going to see two brand new characters that you, the community, voted for. I'm hoping it's going to be Rem, and I'm hoping it's going to be Graves. And let me know what you guys want to see for the first character drop. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm not really a Deadlock channel. I'm just addicted to the game right now. And that means I'm just going to make videos about it because I like it, because I like the game. The community's cool, and it's cool to find and talk to other Deadlock players on the internet. Who knows? Maybe we can run some pre-mades. I'm not the best at the game, but you know, feel free to subscribe and stop by my live streams. I'll probably be playing Deadlock, so see you around.